Hello everyone! Today we continue our e-commerce series and we will scrape AliExpress with the new version of Octoparse. This new version is a huge upgrade and I hope that you will enjoy this new experience as much as I did. Anyway, let's start the tutorial. Well, if you click on this video, you probably know a bit of AliExpress. It's a really popular e-commerce website and we will build a workflow that will help you to extract popular vendors with a good rating and reputation. Obviously, you can also build other workflows for other e-commerce websites such as wish.com, 1688.com and obviously Amazon. So let's start with an example. I'm looking for a phone cases vendors. So I've got my URL, I copy and I paste it in Octoparse and I click on start. As you notice it, the design is a bit different because now we've got the workflow mode to the right, the data preview is still to the bottom, and here is the website we want to scrape. First of all, we need to change some settings in order to make our workflow work. So I turn on the browse mode and I click on accept cookies. Secondly, I'm going to change the timeout from 20 seconds to 120 seconds. Basically, it will help us to make sure the website loads entirely. I click on apply to save. Then I go to options and I'm going to do two things. First, I click on use cookie from the current page. And the second thing is that I want to have access to all the products on this page. So I'm going to scroll down the page to the bottom. I'm going to scroll it like let's say 10 times and I click on apply. Once we have done all these things, we need to locate the next page button. So I scroll down to the bottom of the page until I found, here it is, the button next, and we're going to create pagination. I'll turn off the browse mode, I click on next, and look, click next page. And now we are in page 2, so everything is okay, but I need to change the Ajax timeout from 1 second to let's say 15 seconds. And I should do the same thing as for the first page, which means I go to options and I'm going to scroll down the page after it's loaded. Same thing, 10 times, and I click on apply. Now we've got our pagination. Usually the next step is to create a loop item, and that's what we are going to do. So to select all the 60 elements we've got on this page, we need to click on the title of the first element, like this, and what happens? It's written that 60 similar elements have been found. I click on select all, and extract text of the selected elements. And look now, the first element has been highlighted in red, which means that all the 60 elements are now included in the loop item. So we've got the titles of the 60 elements, which is a good start, but obviously we can get more information. Let's start with the price of the product. I click on it and I click extract the text of the selected elements. And look what happens. We've got the price for the first element, but surprisingly, we've got the ratings for the other elements, for the other items. Actually, it means that the items don't have the very same structure because the price is just next to the rating here. It's not exactly on the same line. But no worries, we will modify this afterwards. Let's move on. I also want to get the number of items sold. I click on it, extract the text of the selected element. And as you can see, we've got the same issue, but same thing as before, we will modify this afterwards. Last but not least, I want to get the rating. And we've got the same problem. Okay, how could we deal with this? We need to modify the XPath in order to have the correct data. So to modify the XPath, I simply click on Customize XPath. I delete the current XPath and I'm going to copy and paste a new one. I've already prepared what the XPath will look like. I copy, I paste it and I click on Apply. And as you can see, it's much better, right? Same thing for the number of items sold. The correct XPath is actually that one. I click on Apply. And here is the magic. We've got an empty cell here, but that's totally okay because it means that there is no item sold. And let's finish with the last one, with the rating. And as you can see, we've got once again 2 empty cells, but that's okay, it means that there is no rating. Last but not least, it's not a mandatory step, but it will help you to make things easier to read. I'm going to change the name of the fields. I double click, I type name, I type price, I type items sold, and I type rating. Now I need to click on each detail page in order to scrape more information. I click on the title of the first element, of course, and I click on click element. And now I have access to the detail page. Let's suppose I want to scrape the number of reviews. I also want to get the number of followers, why not? I want to get additional details related to the shipment, like let's say free shipping, estimated delivery, this kind of stuff. And I want to get one last thing. I want to get the store open date. You know, this specific piece of information. How could I get this? I need to click on this element and I click on hover on the selected URL. Here it is. Now I click on the store open date and extract the text of the selected element. If you have gone this far in this video, congratulations, because now your task is over. We just need to save it and to run a task. And same thing as before. If you are a premium user of Octoparse, you can click Run the Cloud. Otherwise, we can click Run on your device. Once we've got a result, we just need to export them in an Excel spreadsheet. And look what it looks like. Basically, all it remains is to analyze this data in order to find the best vendor. I sincerely apologize because my Excel spreadsheet is not in English, so I will try to make it really clear for you. Let's start with something that could seem weird, but that will be really helpful. I want to remove the word sold for this particular column. So I click on search, replace, and I'm going to search for the word sold, and I'm going to replace it by nothing. I click on replace all, and as you can see now it's much better because the word sold has been deleted. Now I can sort my data. I'm going to sort it from the highest to the lowest. Extend the selection, and now it is better. So first, let's delete like useless products, because products which don't have any items sold is better. Let's suppose I want to keep only products with more than 10,000 items sold. So I'm going to delete the remaining items. And as you can see now we've got only like 30 products left, and we can find the best vendor with other elements such as the price, Look at this one. These items could be a bit expensive. We could remove them. We could also check the store open date. And at the end, we will be able to find the very best vendor. Hope my video got your confusion cleared away. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos regarding Octoparse and web scraping. We will always keep you updated.